Hello water signs, welcome to my channel and thank you so very much for joining me. Today I will be doing a new year reading for Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Now the first card that we have here is the Ten of Cups, okay? This card is representing the theme for the new year for you all. Okay, the Ten of Cups is about emotional fulfillment. So this coming year will be about finding emotional balance and emotional growth that you struggled with possibly last year, okay? This harmony and balance is going to come not just within the family structure or outside of your self relationship, but this is also going to be about emotional growth within yourself, okay? And this could also represent meeting your soulmate. I'm just saying, okay? It's the Ten of Cups. Okay, so the next card that we have here is the King of Pentacles, okay? And this card here represents what you need to leave in 2019, okay? What you're not going to move forward with because it's not going to serve you, okay? So with the King of Pentacles, this is telling you to focus less on material things and more on emotional growth, okay? It's time to balance your success and wealth with emotional harmony. Like, I feel like a lot of you are probably very, very successful career-wise or wealth-wise, just, you know, material-wise in 2019. Now it's time to move forward and go ahead and work on, you know, emotional stability and growth, okay? So the next card that we have here is opportunities that will come to you in 2020. And of course that's the Queen of Cups. So this just goes with the whole theme here, right? Okay. So there's going to be energy in this new year, okay, that's going to support optimum emotional growth for you, okay? You'll be able to tap into compassion, sensitivity, and kindness without feeling unsafe, if you will. Okay, a lot of walls are going to come down. I feel like that's going to be one of the biggest opportunities that you will have this year, is the opportunity to break down some of those walls that are causing blockages, okay? So let's go ahead and take a look at the next card. And this card here is going to represent possible obstacles that may come in your way in 2020. And just giving you the heads up. And that's the Five of Swords, which I've gotten this darn card so many times in the past week or so, you know, doing my readings, okay? So the Five of Swords is about feeling defeated, okay? Now life doesn't always go as planned, and you know, it can sometimes leave you feeling defeated, okay? The key to that is to learn from whatever the situation is and to understand that, you know, some things aren't meant to work out, okay? Some things are just not for you. So it's okay to feel defeated, okay? Because, you know, you take that, it's not the greatest feeling, it's you know, it's just not the greatest feeling, but you take the lesson from it, okay? And the yuckiest feelings are like usually the biggest lessons are there, and the most growth comes from that. Okay, so the next card that we have here is the Eight of Cups. Okay, the Eight of Cups, okay, this represents how you're going to deal with any obstacles that may come up, okay? And this is telling you, this is about walking away. Okay, yeah, so sometimes walking away and putting things that are out of your control in the past, okay? If you can't change something, there's no need to sit there and let it eat at you, okay? It will do you all the good to walk away, okay? And it will serve you nothing to stay in situations that just hold you back, basically, okay? So the next cards that we have here, and this is how you're going to achieve your goals in 2020. And the first card that we have is the Seven of Wands. And then we have the Ace of Swords, okay? And this is how you're going to achieve your goals. And for your water signs, your goals for 2020 are going to be finding that emotional growth and stability that you need to go further in life, okay? So these two cards are telling you to take the steps that you need to in order to reach your goals, okay? Don't tiptoe or procrastinate, but also don't bulldoze your way through it, you know. Feel when you need to feel, okay? And don't be afraid to be more open and have less walls, okay? So, you know, and another thing too is to stay away from drama and toxic situations and people. I mean, these situations obviously never lead anywhere but backwards. Protect yourself from anyone who doesn't contribute to your growth, okay? If that leaves you standing alone, I mean, if you end up just having to go at it by yourself, you know, let that motivate you more, because you're going to need, you know, you're going to need it more, okay? When you have to support yourself, it's a lot harder, okay? So remain open emotionally to the unknown, okay? This will bring a lot of clarity to what steps you need to take to get to this Ten of Cups, okay? The more open you are, the more clear the steps to get there will be, okay? Follow your instincts, okay? And listen to your intuition. As water signs, you guys have, your intuition is almost like a superpower. I don't think any other sign or element is more intuitive or psychic than water signs are, okay? So tap into that, okay? But make sure that you're listening to intuition and it's not fear that you're listening to, okay? So the next card that I have is an oracle card, okay? Look how beautiful that is. And this is the Wolf or the Instinct card. Very beautiful card. Okay, so this deck is fairly new to me, so I'm just gonna go ahead and read it right from the book. But that, it just kind of goes with exactly what I just said about trusting your instinct and you know, your intuition. Okay, here we go. Of course, it's the very last one. Okay, so here we go. Some of the strongest characteristics of our brother and sister wolves are loyalty, companionship, playfulness, and affection. They are exceptional parents and take great care of their young. We see similarities to wolves and domesticated dogs, particularly in certain breeds. Yet these tamed and distant relatives have long ago transferred their loyalty and pack behavior to humans. Yet wolves are still carnivorous wild animals, surviving by seeking out whatever food is available that meets their dietary needs. Okay, this could be food for your soul as well, especially when you're on an emotional journey. This is instinctually driven and is the most basic and natural drive that all living things possess. Over the centuries, the encroachment of civilization into the wolf's natural territories and periodic scarcity of game have prompted these beings to hunt wherever they could, which at times include a rancher's or farmer's cattle or sheep. This in turn has triggered a desire for revenge by these people, so that they hunt and kill wolves, which has decimated their ranks. It's the so-called civilized world clashing with the world of the wild instinctual. You have lost touch with your instinctual sensitivities. It is the result of cultural and or religious prescriptions dictating that anything wild and instinctual is threatening and therefore has to be controlled or eliminated. Now is the time to overcome this limited mindset and tune into these instinctual cues. Let the spirit of wolf be your teacher and call upon this being for help identifying what those specific cues are saying. Shed some of your inhibitions with only guideline being to do no harm. Yeah, you know, like I said, to, you know, be compassionate, be kind, and do that and feel safe doing that, okay? Not everyone is out there to hurt you and rip your heart apart, okay? When you build up walls around yourself emotionally, it only impedes you and your self-growth, okay? You can't control the way other people treat you, but what you can do is learn a lesson from it. Okay, so the book goes on to say, experiment by getting out of the straitjacket of familiar norms and listening to those sensations in your gut that are trying to give you a message. It may be a warning or an urgent to take action of some sort. Yes, and I feel like a lot of you really, really, really need this emotional growth and balance, okay? I feel like a lot of you really, really do. Take some deep breaths and simply notice what your bodily sensations are telling you. Your mind will be the receiver of that information, and your body and mind can learn to work more closely with each other once again. And yes, again, like, you know, with the instincts and using your intuition, always trust your intuition, okay? Your intuition is always going to lead you to the right place, okay? Sometimes it isn't always exactly what you want to do, but ultimately it's always going to be the best thing for you. Okay, water signs, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want, you can go over on Instagram and follow me there. I do post regularly. I'm under the same name there that I am here. Again, thank you so much. Bye.